My name's Hector Rodriguez. I was born into a Christian family, but my parents had a lot of spiritual issues as they were going through their marriage. As I watched my dad kind of fall away from the Lord, I started to fall away from the Lord. I turned to other means to comfort myself. Like I discovered, adult content. I discovered, bullying. I had my first alcoholic drink at 14. I was just completely living away from the Lord. Eventually, I would wind up joining the army because I wanted to pursue something similar to what my dad did, and it was there that my passion for the Lord got resurfaced. I learned that I was not this big fish that I thought I was. I wasn't the main character in this whole show. And I had a chaplain, Chaplain Kumbuku. That man was amazing. And he was one of the first people to actually get me inspired again to start following the Lord. I wound up meeting this gentleman by the name of Ryan. And Ryan was a really solid dude. He was a man hungry for the Lord. He's like, well, I'm going to church tonight. Do you want to tag along? And so I went. And as I was going, I felt this deep pang in my gut. And I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Like, you're going to church, man? Like, you can't go to church, dude. You don't deserve church. I walk in and it looks like a concert, and it's just so amazing. Like, just seeing all these people just be so emphatic for the Lord and just worshiping Him and just glorifying His name. For the first time in a while, I felt loved. I felt good. I wound up going to this military ministry, and there was a gentleman there by the name of Jason. As I was going through all of this, I was still dealing with my, adult video problem. And I go up to this dude, there's just this guy that I meet for the first time. And I'm like, hey, so I was talking to one of the people in there, and she said that you'd be willing to help me with my adult, video problem. And he looks at me and he's like, yes! And I'm just, it just felt so amazing, because it's like, wow, that now I see it as like what it really was the Lord was providing all of these things for me to finally start appreciating Him for who He is, this loving, caring God who wants me to grow out of the child I once was into the man that I am now, and even beyond that. He has a plan for you, and even if, you've bungled it and messed everything up in the past, He can take that and use that to mold you into such a person that the previous person is like, wow, how did you do that? And you could proudly proclaim that, well, that was the Lord.